Hey Mauricio, welcome back.
Thank you.
As we know, it's Child Safety Awareness Month, and today I wanted to ask you a question that could help parents worldwide. What are some common mistakes parents and caregivers make when installing car seats, and how can they avoid them?
Ooh, that's a great question. It's a loaded question because there are a lot of mistakes one can make, but I'm just going to go over five. This is according to the NHTSA and also the American Academy of Pediatrics, along with the Safe Kids Worldwide. But some of the most common mistakes made, I'll start with number one, is incorrect harness positioning. The kid, their kids are often kicking and screaming, so you just want to buckle them and have your way and go. But it's important to make sure that harness, that the 3-point harness, is positioned on their chest and appropriately how it's supposed to, it was designed to be. The second one is loose installation. This happens often when we travel, right? We're getting to the airport, we grab our seats, we put them in the rental car, and off we go. But it's so important that that seat is tight and very, very secure to avoid any major impact or any major damage and a point of impact on the child's body. The other one is using the wrong belt path. Now, as a parent, I know that this is one thing that I fell victim to, because there's just so much to do when it comes to installing a car seat that sometimes your eyes just cross. So making sure that you follow the right path, you follow those instructions to a T, becomes essential. And really the difference between a child experiencing a traumatic impact and/or being able to allow the seat to do what it's intended to do. The other one is switching the car seat forward too soon. I know that's a little bit more of an inconvenience when the child is facing rear, but the studies out there show how much of a difference it is between a child facing forward and facing backwards as to the impact the body takes during an accident. So it's really, really important to think about those things as you look at, is it a convenience factor or is it more of a safety factor? And truly, I think you would agree, as a parent myself, safety is paramount, and their lives are not worth us risking it through an inconvenience, right? So we want to make sure we stay on top of the instructions and only do it when it's really time and not just a selfish convenience factor. And the last one, since we're talking about accidents, is truly looking at replacing the car seat. If an accident does happen, it is recommended that you replace the car seat, because there may, at first inspection, it may not look like there's anything wrong with it, but those hairline fractures that may exist in the car seat could basically make it susceptible to not doing its job, and also it's already compromised, right? So it's an added expense. Yes, I know most of the times insurance companies may help cover that, but it's important just to let it out, throw it, and get a new one so that you don't have your child's safety at risk. So those are some of the top five. You're welcome to go visit those sites I mentioned, because there's a lot more tips and there are a lot more mistakes people make. But these are just top five that I'd like to share with
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Mauricio.
you. You're welcome.